you know, everybody that farms in the High Plains region realizes that our water is being depleted. When you consider the cotton production region of the Texas High Plains, you're really considering many different irrigation capacities. Some people have very, very little capacity to irrigate. Some people have quite a bit of water. But one thing that goes without exception is we have limited amount of heat units, a limited amount of time in which to make a crop. And so for production principles or production practices, we need to be efficient with our water so we can make the best crop we can make in the limited amount of time. We are also in an area with declining water tables, and we are starting to see some interest in regulating irrigation for growers in this area. And so there is going to be more of a need in the future for growers to consider more accurately applying irrigation, more accurately accounting for irrigation. And it's one of these things that's just going to be an inevitable.
And we, if we have a well go down or a sprinkler problem, it doesn't take but 1 or 2 days and we are really, really hurting. We barely keep up running 24/7, and we have to combine wells to get enough pressure to run one sprinkler. And so as the water table drops, we're getting in more and more trouble. And I don't think a person can survive in our area as a dryland farmer.
If we had no water, we would have probably an economic collapse in this area. You know, people need to understand that good water stewardship and careful water use can be achieved, and we can still preserve long-term water aquifers here. The idea that we can just take this land and not water it or use our water resources would cause an economic collapse in this area. There's no question about it.
Well, in the current environment with the technology that we have today as far as crop production, without irrigation would be a disaster for the community. And lots of rural communities in this particular area, southwest Kansas, Texas Panhandle, Oklahoma Panhandle. Now, if something were to change as far as water efficiency concerning the crops, that'll just have to be looked at when it comes. But
so we're trying to be as efficient use of water as we can, so a drought-tolerant crop will help in that efficiency.
Drought-resistant varieties of corn would be probably the best thing that could happen that would be of greatest benefit.
There are quite a few people that really I don't think have sat down and thought about what's going to happen in the next 10 years. And from my perspective, I believe you're going to see a tremendous change in the way we grow cotton or the way we grow corn or wheat. And I think you're going to see a change in the way we think about water and the way we manage water. And so anytime there's changes like this, there's usually new technology, there's new approaches that have to be developed so you can handle these changes. And so it's coming. There's no way around it.